Do I need to start giving Brock Purdy more credit? Short answer, no. Also, J.J. Redick is the next head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. Will he be LeBron's next head coach?
It's good that they get along right.
Yes, but it is Thursday at 4 o'clock, which means it is time for the most motivational segment in all of sports, the Bud List. But it's also a time where we read viewer mail. For the year 2024, we oddly get a lot of viewer mail, usually from the same couple families.
You didn't open that like a gentleman.
I did. Wow. You're right. I just ripped it open. I should have had a letter opener. How does he do this? Here, first things first. Love having Danny Parkins on the show. Aww. He's been an absolute delight. With that being said, we are concerned over the whereabouts of our beloved Kevin Wildes. It is not like a true gentleman to miss a day of work. If you could please provide us with an update, that would ease our worries. Kindest regards, Ryan and Brian. Well, I'm glad they asked, because I'm sure a lot of people, he is a national treasure, after all.
Yes.
And this week, I guess he's an international treasure because he is missing the show to attend a black tie affair in Italy. And he sent in that, bro, you're not dressed for the occasion. I mean, it's a lovely wedding in Italy. Why? You embrace Cowboy Brew.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, Brew. Who's under duress?
All right, here we go. At number 3, Dame Dollar.
Wow.
Damian Lillard. Now, Dame, I don't know if Joel Embiid meant to take a shot at you when he tweeted Milwaukee just gave Boston a championship, or did they? But it seemed like a shot. It could be interpreted as a shot because you are Drew Holiday's replacement. And Dame, there's one thing for you to do now. Go out and win a championship. All right? Drew Holiday got his second championship with Boston this year. Drew Holiday won a championship with essentially the same team you're playing with now 3 years ago. Giannis was there, Bobby Portis, Brook Lopez, Pat Connaughton. It's essentially the same crew, except you switched in for Drew. All right, so you're a top 75 player. You're better than Drew Holiday. We all agree on that, but you got to go out there and get it done. You got a top 3 player in Giannis. You've got, for all his warts on his record, Doc Rivers has won a championship. So you got a championship level coach. Dame, I believe in you.
Oh.
You should be motivated, man. You should have been watching that steaming. And how dare Joel Embiid call you out? Go out there and get it done, Dame Dollar. All right, at number 2, Nick, shout out to you. Trevor Lawrence.
What'd he do?
Well, let's just keep it real. You know, that's what we do here on The Odd Couple. Even as I motivate you, I'm motivating you.
You just call it The Odd
First thing first.
This guy.
I got too many jobs. I got too many jobs.
That's what we do here on
I'm
The Odd
the
Couple.
hardest working man in show business, baby.
The Odd Couple. All right, go ahead.
Is this what your radio studio looks like?
Unbelievable.
Beautiful radio studio.
This guy.
Wow. You never know what's going to come. All right, Trevor, let's keep it real. You are riding on your measurables, 6'6", 220, long blonde hair, handsome guy, and your college accomplishments. And to some, Nick Wright would be one, your high school accomplishments.
Hell, high school
Gatorade Player of the Year and all that. But you really haven't done anything in the NFL in 3 years to warrant a $275 million contract. We will all agree on that. All right? And you certainly haven't done anything to warrant a royal nickname and a pair of bugle boys every time your name is mentioned on this show. All right? But that doesn't mean you can't. See, you thought I was against you. I'm saying you can. You got the weapons. They went out and added Gabe Davis and Brian Thomas Jr., and you already had Christian Kirk. You got a nice running back in Travis Etienne and a Super Bowl winning coach, kind of like Dame Dollar. All right, Doug Peterson. So Trevor, go out this year and prove your skeptics wrong. Even myself and your biggest fan are saying now, you're not even the best quarterback in your division.
I don't know if I've said that. I don't know.
You believe C.J. Stroud? I've heard Trevor named among the top 5. All right, so go out and prove us wrong, Trevor, and get it done. All right, at number 1, another quarterback, Nick, Dak Prescott.
Okay.
Dak, I don't think they believe in you. They being Jerry Jones and Stephen Jones. Why else would they send you out on the football field, not pay you, right? Not pay you when it's cheaper to pay you now than it will be a year from now. And they've taken away 2 of your best offensive linemen. They've taken away your best running back and replaced him with a guy that was great 7 years ago. All right, but not great anymore. And they said, Dak, go and prove it to us that you deserve this contract. You lost several other free agents and really haven't replaced them. All right, I don't think they believe Dak. So go out there and prove these guys wrong. I get it why they're skeptical. You're 2-5 in the playoffs. You lost to the youngest team to make the playoffs in decades. And Jordan Love outplayed you in your home digs where you have been great in the regular season when there was no pressure. So you got to go out there and get it done, Dak. Prove that you deserve the $60 million contract or $60 million per year, even if you want a jet. Even if you thinking, the Raiders, it'd just be football there. Or the Steelers, maybe. It'd just be football there. I have to not deal with this drama, this soap opera nonsense. Go out there and prove it. Make the Cowboys beg to have you back, Dak. I kind of believe in you, but
not really.
I like you as an individual. You're a great person and a very good player. Go get it done, Dak.
Yeah.
That's the Bud list.
Excellent, Bud.
Great Bud list. Yeah, no, it was great. Justin Fields going on the Bud list. I don't know if you're a video gamer. I don't know if you play anymore, but Madden.
Television. Way back.
Way back. So Madden, greatest video game sports franchise ever, released their trailer for Madden 25. And the opening image is a Cleveland Browns kickoff against the Pittsburgh Steelers. And who is returning the kick? The kick returner.
Wow.
Justin Fields.
This is shameful.
That is a bit insulting.
So disrespectful. And now here's the crazy thing. I think teams are going to do wild things this year with the new kickoff rules. So I actually think Justin Fields will return a kick. Wow. I actually think Justin Fields will start a game. I actually do not think that either Justin Fields or Russell Wilson will be the starting quarterback of the Pittsburgh Steelers a year from now in 2025. So he has a ton to prove this year. But if this disrespectful trailer, the opening image of the new video game, doesn't give him the inspiration, maybe being placed on the all-powerful Bud list will.
No, that's fair, Danny. And look, he does have, this is a big season for him. Now, the thing is, if Russ has a bounce-back year, we might not see Justin Fields at quarterback.
You don't have to worry.
But if he doesn't play well, Nick, this year at quarterback, like this could be the last year unless he really has a resurrection a la Geno Smith, that he's considered a starting caliber quarterback for a while. Because remember, nobody was jumping through hoops to get him from Chicago.
So I thought the Bud list was excellent. I think that's a great addition. And now Brew is going to be put in something of a blender because I am going to put 2 things Brew holds incredibly near and dear to his heart against each other. In one hand, you have integrity and honesty, which is about as important to Brew as any human being I've ever met.
Thank you.
On the other hand, the mythology of Michael Jordan.
Mythology?
And they are now,
I saw it.
Well, or did you? I am putting Michael Jordan's 1988 Defensive Player of the Year award on the Bud list. And if you haven't been on the internet today, you might be saying, why are you talking about an award from 35 years ago?
It would be a fair question.
And the answer is because the great Tom Haberstroh just dropped a 6,000-word opus. Says, it's fraudulent. The stats weren't real. Reading from the article, breaking out his numbers into game location, we find Jordan averaged a mind-boggling 4 steals and 2.1 blocks at home. But on the road,
Chicago Stadium,
those numbers shrunk to a more normal rate of 2.1 steals, 1.2 blocks. Put simply, Jordan's steals and blocks nearly doubled at home compared to the road. So you might say, well, was that common? Does that happen everywhere? Was it about minutes? Well, actually, no. Let's go on reading from the article. Dating back to 1982-83, when the award was established, Jordan's home versus away disparity in combined blocks and steals represents the largest of any Defensive Player of the Year award in NBA history.
why he's the GOAT.
But that doesn't really prove anything. It's circumstantial, but where is the actual hard proof? Well, let's go further into the article. In the article, it says, it is important to note that after winning the Defensive Player of the Year award, which he's talked about in the article, how Jordan had famously publicly said he wanted, he was mad he didn't win the year before, Jordan's home rates returned to normal within the same range of his peers. So why the jump that 1 year when he publicly wanted the award? But still, do we have any